Hi everybody, I hope you had a great week, and I'm really excited to make today's video because this is one of my all-time favorite classes to teach. And so I know the last couple of weeks we've been talking about how do we adapt in this world of COVID-19 and some skills for that, and also how do we interview virtually and just embracing that and really highlighting our skills and talents that everybody possesses. And so with today's video we are going to be talking about AAA, and pause, not the car service, but definitely something that will save you when you're getting a job, keeping a job, and growing your career. And so with AAA, a lot of times we always think about AAA. If I run out of gas, if I lock myself out of my house, or I have a flat tire, that's what I'm gonna call. Like, I've had AAA since I was 16 years old, and I've kept it ever since. And so it just gives me that safety and assurity that when I'm out on the road, God forbid if something does happen, there's someone there to back me up. And so with AAA, as I talk to our employer partners and just partners in general who work with us with workforce development, a resounding thing that we hear is, people just don't bring their full selves to the job. And I completely understand that. We've all been in positions where we're just not feeling it, and then how do we get through that? And so I thought of this workshop one day, AAA, and it stands for Attitude, Appearance, and Attendance. So these really are the three hot buttons that employers are looking for and really want to see in stellar employees. And AAA is not just for the employer. It's also for you. This could be something that you apply in your personal life as well. You want to show up, you want to have the right attitude, and you want to look the part that you want to play. And so don't just think of it as like you're doing this all for the employer, you're also doing it for yourself. So we're going to run through AAA and AAA. So with AAA, like I said, three things that are going to save you. So when we're thinking about that, and just like saving yourself on the road, it can definitely be a saving grace on the job. Think about it first. Attitude. Ask yourself, am I showing up with the right attitude? Am I going into the workplace with a mindset of positivity? And so your attitude, my mom always used to say, your attitude affects your altitude. And I would be like, wah, 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 wah. But as I got older and working and just living life, I've really come to embody that. It is so true. So really get your attitude together and start thinking about how is it you want to be? How is it you want to live? Intentionally, where's your next career move going to be? Where do you want to start? How do you want to get there? And what's the attitude you need to possess to obtain it? All right, so attitude, our first A. Our second A is attendance. Now, I'm older, I'm a Gen Xer, but I know there's like this word out here, ghosting, that people talk about. And so with the whole ghosting thing, what is your attendance like? Are you reliable? Can you be counted on? And so that's a huge thing that employers think about. And so, I always tell people, I'm going with people who I know are going to be there. They may not be the most skilled, but that's something I can teach. If you have the right attitude and you're there and you're dependable, this is someone we definitely want on our team. So really think about your attendance. When you get someplace, and it's true, I fight with the clock all the time. Anyone who knows me and the clock battle daily, okay? So it's a step that I'm working on too. And that attendance piece is because it just brings you a calm when you're not having to rush to get someplace. Even with us having to get on our videos and get these whole things set up and make sure all the distractions are out of the way. There's not a lot of clutter on our desk or our space, wherever it is that we're either we're calling in for a video conference or just meeting up with colleagues. So think about that as far as the attendance wise. You want to make sure 10 to 15 minutes you're in place, you're ready to go. Gives you a minute to just breathe, adjust your attitude, reaffirm your intention, and then move forward. All right. And then our last A is appearance. And this is huge. I tell people all the time, I am not a fan of that quote, don't judge a book by its cover, because that's all people do. We just judge. People judge all the time. When people are like, oh, I don't judge, and I kind of stay away from that because I'm like, everyone judges. And so with that, and how is it that you want to present yourself, okay? And so judging, I'm not saying, that it has to be good or bad, but you want to look at the environment that you're going into and look at what is the dress code that's around me? How are people showing up every day? Even when we come into our video conferences, our video interviews, we want to make sure that we're portraying the skills and the professionalism that I know that you guys possess. And appearance is a huge part of that. So take some time as you're doing your research and thinking about what is the dress code for the organization that I'm looking to be a part of? How are people presenting themselves? And so now with all of us being online, and it's kind of like everything's an open book. So you really have an opportunity to peel back the covers and look and see what is the appearance like. So thank you so much for listening today. Don't forget, when you're thinking about getting a job, keeping a job, growing your career, remember to bring your AAA with you. Attitude, appearance, and attendance. It'll save you every time. All right, you guys, have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you again.